Today's video is sponsored by OneFootball, available now on the Apple App Store and the Android Play Store. Get all the latest news, fixtures, videos, scores, stats, and key dates for your favorite football teams from around the globe. It's free to download, and of course the link is in the description. If you love football, if you love the game, download the app today.
So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So today I wanted to talk about something that kind of bothers me, and I want to go into a little bit more detail. Being a huge PES fan, you guys know that. Now, because I'm a PES fan, it doesn't mean I don't watch FIFA. Well, I don't watch, the trailers and the new features and all that, because I do. I try and keep up to date with what I can. But there's something quite specific that bothers me that I wanted to talk about. You can agree, you can disagree, let me know in the comments, but let's dive into it. So the gameplay trailer came out yesterday for FIFA, all right? And this is what we're going to be discussing. I'll put them behind me so you guys can see it. So the gameplay trailer came out. First of all, it's not a gameplay trailer, is it? Because you're not showing me actual gameplay. I can't stand it when companies do that. They say, oh, the official gameplay trailer revealed. You're like, okay, tasty, let's get ready. You go and watch it, and it's just replays. It's just CGI animation type deal. It's not actual gameplay. Now, I'll give credit to Konami for actually putting out some official gameplay. Okay, they're not holding anything back. They're showing us what we want to see. The demo's coming out soon. We'll get our own taste for it. But EA just have this thing now, don't they, where they just wait and wait and wait, and they'll put some trailer out like we saw yesterday, which is not really a gameplay trailer, with new mimics and new things we have to learn. Why are we going this way with a football game? Football's very simple. You attack, you defend, okay? The objective is simple. One team scores more than the other, they win. If it's a draw, they get a point. I mean, it's not rocket science. We don't need all these little mimics, little gadgets. I honestly thought last year timed finishing was the worst thing you could possibly put in a football game. You're telling me if I've got time finishing turned on, I turned it off by the way, and I'm one-on-one with the goalie, if I don't get that time finishing right, I'm going to miss a one-on-one? Come on, that's ridiculous. If you're one-on-one with a goalie, you have a better chance of scoring than the goalie has of saving it. So just let me play football. Don't start adding all these mimics and gadgets and different mechanics to the game. I don't want it. You guys may want it, but I don't want to have to relearn a whole new game every single year. Call of Duty, Battlefield, a racing game. You don't learn everything over and over and over. What comes out? New maps come out. There's new skins. Yeah, the mechanics are maybe refined and enhanced, but there's not totally new controls. And this is what I feel like EA are doing now every year, just to make it look like that it's a totally new game. And it's not. It's not in any shape or form. Yes, Konami came out with their trailer and it said, defend, new ways to defend. It's contextual, right? That's what it is. So if you go to block it, the player might stick out a foot, or he might, go for a diving header, or this, that, and the other. It's contextual. I have no problem with that, because at the end of the day, I don't want to have to learn 19 different inputs to clear the ball. And it just drives me up the wall now that we're seeing this. So the trailer came out, right? The first thing I saw, penalties by EA, right? So they've refined the penalties. They've pretty much done what Konami have done with the little cursor that goes in the corner. You can put it wherever you want. They got rid of the arrow. Once again, they're changing it up. Last year they had an arrow. Now we've got a circle. Next year we'll probably have a triangle or a square. Just pick one, EA. Just pick a way to take a penalty. And if it's fine, leave it alone. So they've done that. They've changed it. Now, Konami have kept the way they have. They do need to fix the goalkeeping animations. They dive too far. They're still not very fluid. When it comes to the run-ups, I feel like Konami have done a good job, but they still can fix some of the animations, and the goalie's just going way too far past the post. But so EA have now changed the penalties, okay. And now they've also changed the free kicks. Another one you've got to learn. So if you were good at free kicks last year, chances are you're going to be terrible at them this year. Now, Konami's free kicks, I think, are too easy. I don't think they should come up with a pop-up that tells you how far to shoot, 75%. Don't tell us, let us learn it for ourselves. But Konami and PES's free kicks are very simple. You press shoot, you line it up, you press shoot. If you want to bend it, you press left. If you want to bend it to the left, you press left. Bend it to the right, you press right. If you want more power, you press up. More floaty, you press down. It's simple. Now EA have come out with this whole new free kick system. Now, granted, I couldn't stand EA's run-up. And this does sound like a rant, because it is. But I couldn't stand EA's run-up for free kicks last year. It was like you can go full power, and the player would literally run up like this and then smash it. How does that work? Physics don't work like that. You've got to have some backlift in your foot to be able to generate the power. Look at Roberto Carlos. He used to literally have a run up to the grocery store, the supermarket, and then smash the ball. It was a big, long run up, and he generated so much power. I don't know what EA do when it comes to watching football, but that is not the way it's played. It's a very simple game. You attack, you defend, you score goals. Please, all these companies now working on a football game, gameplay, we want simple things. First of all, take note of all the bugs and glitches from the last game, okay? Then go in there and fix those problems first. You should always fix the problems before you try and reiterate more new features. If you make a website and it's a disaster for the first build, you don't think, it's fine, let's just start adding new features. No, fix the problems. Then you can start working on adding new things. So, to get to my point of what we're reiterating here is I just can't stand these little mechanics that keep coming out every year. It's gimmicky, it's mimicky, it's annoying to us. I don't want to have to learn a whole new game for the sake of it just being a new iteration. So they had the free kick zone, they had the penalty show, and then they went into new ways to attack one-on-one, and you can defend one-on-one. I mean, Konami did the same thing. They did state, look, there's new ways to defend. It's not really, it's contextual stuff, which does mean if you try and block a player or block a shot, the player you're controlling will automatically do it, or a player, if you're doing teammate control, whatever, they'll automatically do it. So they'll stick out a leg, they'll do this, they'll do that. You'll see different animations. I'm fine with that because I don't want to have to learn. But I have said though, before, I do want new defending sort of features and mechanics to come out for PES, but that's because PES haven't changed them in a long time. And I'm not talking about big changes. I'm just, give us a little bit more sort of control over the player when we defend. But for EA, it seems like every year they change things. It's like they can't make up their mind. I don't know how their meetings go every single year. It's like, all right, FIFA 19's done. Forget it. That's out the window. Let's not use any of the features we had last year. Let's come up with some brand new ones so everyone has to relearn it and then get pissed off when they don't work properly. So please, I'm kind of just begging these companies now to fix the problems that are there in the first place, and then, only then, start adding better enhancements for gameplay. It's a football game. It's not rocket science. Anyone who knows football, anyone who understands football, knows the way it's played, okay? It's all about positional play. It's a physical game, but it's about being technical. It's about scoring. It's about defending, attacking. It's an exciting game, though. It's back and forth. And I can't stand all these gimmicky stuffs that I keep saying. And I had to make a video about it because I'm fed up with it. Simple as that. It's why I don't play FIFA anymore. Because number one, I just don't think the gameplay's fun. I don't enjoy it. I know it is stacked online and it has a lot of content. But for me, gameplay over content, that's the way I work. It may not be the same for you guys, and that's fine. I respect that. Online is totally different. If you're a big online player and you love Ultimate Team, it doesn't mean you don't want the gameplay though to be good, because it has to be good. And it's almost got to the point for EA now that they're generating so much revenue each year from Ultimate Team. I'm talking about billions here because people spend. That's the way the world works now. Microtransactions are massive in the world. That's why they can afford to generally give a sale after a few months. Oh, now the game's half price. Yeah, because people will buy it for half price, then spend the rest of that money on buying transactions online. But I know they make so much money out of it that they seem like they don't care. They half-arse it. It's not fair to us because we still spend our hard-earned money. Now, we're not obligated to have to buy it. If you don't want to buy FIFA, if you don't want to buy PES, don't buy it for a year. Wait and see what happens. But I think you have to respect us, the loyalty from us to keep buying it and keep accepting the fact that you will not fix the bugs in the game. It's infuriating. It is to me. Whether you guys agree or not, that's up to you. Everyone has an opinion. So I just wanted to put that out there today. You know, I'm sick of seeing the same shenanigans. And why do we have to keep relearning everything? Stop. Just do something that works in the first place and then improve it. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. What do you guys feel? Are you fed up with it? Are you going to pick up FIFA? Are you going to pick up PES? I like Konami at the fact that they have come out this year. They've shown us gameplay. They keep doing it now. They're getting better at it. And there are niggles with the game, and I've pointed those out. And understand this, that I am, when it comes down to it, I prefer PES. I mean, I'm not even going to lie and say, no, yes, I'm PES fanboy. I played it all my life. But I also know it has problems, and it does need to be addressed. I want to see Konami improve. I want to see them get better, and I also want to see them get better online. Online's another key thing for Konami as well. The gameplay's got to be there, but the servers have to be there. EA do have better servers. It is less laggy. It is generally a smoother experience, and that is sometimes the reason why people play FIFA. If Konami would sort the servers out, and you would hear people say, wow, what a game online I just had, people would maybe give PES more of a chance. But you know what? The companies have to decide what they want. What do you guys want? Do you want us to keep playing the game? You've got to listen to us. Anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my opinions. I can't wait to play the demo of PES. Should be fun. I'll give FIFA a bash as well, of course, but let me know your thoughts below. Am I being too harsh? I don't think so. Anyway, till next time. Peace.